Hello, Ray Phoenix here, and this is Super Empire Strikes Back on the Super NES. This is the final boss, where Luke Skywalker, are filled with rage. We're gonna fight Darth Vader. That guy killed Obi-Wan Kenobi, and he kidnapped one of our friends. He turned one of our greatest friends into carbonite. The guy saved our life in the last game and movie. He got turned to carbonite, and now he pretty much tortured our other friends too. He's a big bully. He's a big jerk bully. He deserves to get his butt whooped by us, Luke Skywalker, with a beautiful blue lightsaber that once belonged to our father, and our father was murdered by the guy we're fighting against right now, and it was given to me by another guy that was murdered by Darth Vader. We need to show Darth Vader who's really boss here. Come on, we're all downright PO'd at this guy. We need to give him a good whooping in this very bizarre city above clouds. Who built a city over clouds? I don't know. I don't know how it's even possible, but somehow in Star Wars it is. And how do lightsabers understand at that certain length? Does the Force tell them to do that? Or is that just the way a lightsaber is? It hasn't proven in real life that the technology for a lightsaber is impossible, because it's impossible to contract light like that. Or at least, so it is. And now look at that. Darth Vader's being a pansy. He's just throwing a lot of garbage at us, so we just keep getting force power-ups. Yeah, what a pansy that Darth Vader is. He's a wuss. He doesn't want to fight us at all. He's a big pansy. He's always been a pansy. We knew back from watching him in the prequel trilogy that he was going to be a pansy, and look at what we know. He's a pansy. A pretty big pansy, too. This game is stupid hard, too. The first level of games like frickin' Kaizo crap. Even Nintendo Capri Sun had a lot of trouble getting through the first level of this game. This game is a nightmare for the most part. I recommend only playing this game if you're using a controller, a good controller. I'm actually playing this on an N64. No. I'm actually playing this on a PS1 controller, actually, but I did play a lot of this game using an N64 controller, though. But right now I'm actually using a PS1 controller, actually a white PS1 controller from the early 2000s. Even though I'm using a controller like that to play this game, because it's a lot like an SNES controller, and I also recommend using save states. This game's stupid hard. This game's poorly designed. It's okay if you want to use save states on a game like this. You're forgiven. I forgive everyone that uses save states for a game like this. You kind of want to use save states for a game like this if you want to get the maximum enjoyment out of this game, out of this poorly designed mess of a game. That's right. A lot of levels of this game are poorly designed. The camera doesn't always... It's hard to move the camera around so you can see what's there. A lot of it's leap of faith, and checkpoints are very infrequent too. And you have to use passwords a lot of times too. Passwords don't always let you start off where you last left off. This game is a nightmare. An absolute nightmare. Hey, at least this isn't the worst Star Wars game. This game is better than Star Wars Episode 1 Jedi Power Battles, where he plays a bunch of blind Jedi who don't even know how to hit things properly. And that game has bad hit detection and bad controls. I actually thought that was a cool game when I was a kid growing up. I used to watch demos for that game. I used to play the demo of that game, one of my demos. I actually made a video of the demo for that game actually months ago. And I thought it was a pretty cool demo, but then I got the full game, and it kind of sucks. It's not that good of a game, to be honest. The first level's kind of cool, but after that, the game kind of goes to heck after that, so nah, it's not that great of a game. But this game's actually a lot better if you're using save states. I can't imagine anyone possibly playing this game and beating it on a real Super NES. I'm only beating it because I'm using save states. Well, now you're playing the final boss with save states. The final boss is being fun. I got through a lot of this game with save states. I'm just showing the final boss, because the final boss is like one of the best parts of this game. This game has some memorable moments, and this is the most memorable moment of the game. There's another memorable moment of the game too, where you had to fly a snow speeder, but I might make a video of that eventually. But for now, this is probably the coolest, most memorable part of the game. This is what all you guys want to see, right? There. Stage clear. We defeated Darth Vader. Now let's give this guy a punishment. Yeah, I don't know. I can't think of any good punishments right now. Troubled by the uncertain fate of Han Solo, the rebels narrowly escaped the Imperial forces on Bespin and rejoined the rebel fleet. So that's how this game ends. This ending is very butchered. This ending is completely butchered. Congratulations, young Jedi. You've beaten the evil Imperial Lord Darth Vader, master of the dark side. You have escaped from the clutches of the Empire for your friends Lando Calrissian, Chewbacca, CBR2D2. Now no one cares about that. I think it sounded like it's very positive. Like the Empire Strikes Back had a very positive ending, which it did. It actually had a very dark ending. It was actually kind of controversial for the time, too. Because they thought, ooh, the first Star Wars movie ended on a high note. We loved that, but then Empire Strikes Back comes around and ends it on more of a negative note, making us realize that good guys don't always win. In fact, in real life, it's actually quite the opposite. Bad guys win most of the time in real life. That's exactly what this game is reflecting on. The fact that it's always the bad guys that win in the end, or mostly it is. That's where that phrase, nice guys finish last, comes from. And that's what also inspired that Green Day song, too. Nice guys finish last. Still showing us the credits, it's good to credit the people working on this game while Yoda keeps creeping up in the background. Speaking of Yoda, I still haven't seen The Mandalorian yet, but I heard it's a good show. I'm going to be getting Disney Plus soon, and I heard Mandalorian's a pretty good show, so I'll be watching that eventually, and I hope it's a good show. I'm not going to spoil anything. And I hear Baby Yoda's a meme right now. I always wondered what Yoda was like when he was a kid. I actually have concept art of Yoda from my Star Wars Episode 1 concept art book. It actually shows what Yoda looked like when he was young, like 8-year-old Yoda. And that was been 900 years old. If 900 years old look good, you will not, because the way Yoda looks. The music's pretty good, too. They actually capture the music from the real movie very well in this SNES. The SNES handled it real. It might not sound the greatest. My emulator is not the greatest. I'm playing this on the SNES 9X emulator. It took me years before I realized what that fully meant. I thought it meant 9X as in, it's 9 times as good as what an SNES should be, or 9 times as good as anything else. It's actually called 9X probably because it's made to run on 9X-based versions of Windows. Like Windows 95, Windows 98, and Windows ME. However, it does work on Windows 2000, which is an NT-based operating system. It works on Windows XP, and it even works on Windows 10. Again, all those are NT-based versions of Windows, so it does work on NT-based versions of Windows too. Windows XP truly was the greatest version of Windows ever. I know I've said that before, I'll say it again. It's Windows XP. Ooh, final score now. I don't want to try brave mode, because I'm not brave enough for this game. This game's already stupid hard on just the normal. So let's enter my name. I am Ray. No, I'm not just any old Ray. This time I complete a balls hard game. I deserve to be called something more. I'm the Rayman. Yeah, I'm Rayman. Yeah! That sound it makes. Anyway, this is Ray Phoenix signing out.